Hello everybody, my name is Cul Blu, bringing you guys random podcast number 38, and I think this might be the last video I do today. I'm not too sure. I have a little bit of homework to do and catch up on. I have all day today to do stuff. I might record some stuff later, but you guys don't care because you guys watch this on YouTube, and you don't really care what date I recorded what. You just want to see some freaking Dota. So let's go ahead and jump into this match. This is a random pub. As always implied with the random pubs, I do not know who or what is going to be happening in this game. Well, I guess what is going to be happening or who is in this game. So that's what makes it fun for me, because as a caster you kind of see the same stuff over and over and over, so it's always fun to see random things happening, and random podcast kind of ensures to a nice degree that you'll see some random things happening. I mean, it hits the name, random podcast. So anyway, so as far as housekeeping goes, I need to do a few shout outs to some of my new subscribers, because I have been a bad YouTube host and I have not given shout outs since last time. So let me go ahead and bring up my YouTube page to give shout outs to all my new subscribers. I probably should have organized this a little bit outside of this. Ooh, cool. That's pretty cool. Anyway, sorry. I just saw something pretty cool on YouTube. I saw a Game University versus Icy Cup, and that's totally cool because I know somebody from Game University. Actually, hold on 1 second. I'll do my shoutouts later. I'll do another random podcast and call it out then. Anyway, we're jumping right off to all pick. So okay, never mind. I got a little bit of time. I'm a little bit indecisive at the moment because I haven't really found out where the subscribers are. Come on, subscribers. No, stop it. Darn it, YouTube. Let's see. I want to go to this page. And I want to go to that page, and then I'll hit that button up there, and then I'll hit the button that says, oh, there it is, right there, subscribers. So see, as far as my subscribers go, I can't really pick out who are the new ones, so I'm just going to give a shout out to, no, that's not fair. Yeah, sure, I'll just give a shout out to everybody. So shout out, as far as my subscribers goes, I have 24 subscribers, and also I have a lot of video views. I'm totally stoked about that because I have 1,382 video views as of this recording, and I'm pretty excited about that because that's 1,382 more views than I had a whole entire month ago, or maybe 5 weeks ago, whenever I first started. So definitely big shout out to all my viewers. Thank you guys for watching my stuff. I'm apparently doing something right, or maybe it's just because I'm using a Dota tag. Who really knows? I hope you guys are enjoying my cast, because I enjoy doing them. But as far as my subscriber shoutouts go, before I do introductions on this team in this match, I'm gonna give a big shout out to Peter Collins, shout out to Alex Osborne, Dudettes, Mary Rubio, Z-Shock, Mary Rubio again. I have 2 Mary Rubios. That's kind of weird. K3RTY or Cardi Castanja, sorry if I butcher your name, Mohammed Fris Mohammed, I think, Ryan Rylane, CVAC0 or CVACO, Brandon Castile, Z Bradimir, or sorry, not Z Bradimir, sorry, Zabradimir, something I can't pronounce, Prashkaki, sorry, Man Sabu, Javik, HP Arado, Cheek. Oh, okay, I see. Cheek check. Darn it. My pronunciation is horrible. Hold on. Chicken Zero, Shang Chow, and Marcelo Monterio. Jesus, I need to work on my pronunciation, guys, because I apparently do not know how to pronounce things. Sorry if I butchered you guys' names, but yes, big shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. I will try to produce as much content as consistently as I possibly can, but I'm relatively bad at that, especially considering the fact that my TwaSwa 2.0 is not really holding up as well as I wanted to. But anyway, all that aside, let me go ahead and do introductions on the side of the diary since they're all picked up. We have Raynor on that bounty hunter. It kind of reminds me of StarCraft. Pretty cool about that. Who we have? We have, is that Liquid? Yes, Liquid at White Hunter. Yes, guys, definitely check him out. Anytime I see it, I'll always give him a mad shout outs, mad screen time. Big shout out to at White Hunter. Go check him out on the Twitter page or whatever page this is, and tell him Cul Blu sent you to hang out with the channel. And if you really like that play, go follow him, because followers are always nice to have. It just makes you feel better at the end of the day. So, Liquid at White Hunter on that Centaur War Runner. Moving on to the Sand King, we have All Eyes on Sand King. Get it? All Eyes on Sand King. So, Sand King's on that All Eyes on. Or, All Eyes on is on that Sand King. Oh my gosh, Clinks with some very cool armor. Very cool looking armor. We have Angel Note. Or, hold on. Angle Oat on that Clinks, and last but not least, we have somebody on the Bloodseeker. Oh gosh, we have a Bloodseeker. I haven't seen Bloodseeker in quite a while. We have BL the Cap on that Bloodseeker. Moving on to introductions as far as the rating side goes, we see Remy on that Anti-Mage. Who do we see over here? We see Oz or Ooze. Yeah, Ooze on that Rubik. We see the oh gosh, so many pauses coming out. This is the pause meta, guys. We see the TwaSwa, the TwaSwa on that Nature's Prophet. And who do we see on this Bat Rider? We see Songs, or Songus on that Bat Rider. And last but not least, we see Invalid username on that Weaver. So his name was obviously Invalid, and they put that in place. So Valve was definitely using their bots correctly. Invalid username on that Weaver. I think the person I want to go stare at more was the Centaur War Runner, who is not here at the moment. These guys are trying to get him to reconnect. I think he had a few issues. He's trying to reconnect. So many pauses coming up back and forth. This is the pause meta. Like I said before, I'll explain that a little bit more. Basically, the pause meta is if you guys do not pause at least once in a game, then you're doing it wrong. So these guys have paused like about, what, 4 times, maybe 5 times. So these guys are definitely doing it right. We'll see so much excitement happen in this game just as long as he does reconnect. There we go. We got a reconnect coming from War Runner, and he was coming in. And his Weaver is saying probably homosexual as well. Guys, if you're homosexual, don't worry about it. You're okay with me. I am not homosexual myself, but I have nothing against homosexuals. I think they should be equal, blah, 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 human rights, all this stuff, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so moving on. That was a nice transition for that, wasn't it? Let's go. Let me go and bring up these last hits and denies up. We see War Runner has 1 last hit, and he also has 1 deny. Pretty cool, because he just got back. He was the one who was DC'd. He's finally back in. I think everything's all well. He's clicking around in a few circles to make sure his lag is not all that high. Let me go and call the lanes while we're here. Down the bottom lane, who do we see? We see a Rubik and an Anti-Mage down bottom versus a Suicide Solo Lane Bounty Hunter with a very nice mask. Actually, you know, I still don't like this mask. I still think this mask is pretty darn ugly, but it is an uncommon mask. Uncommon new item, Mask of Dark Ferocity. I think it looks pretty silly. Looks like he's wearing a pig on his face. But anyway, nonetheless, that person's on Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter's going to walk around the backside, find himself a few creeps to the last hit. Rubik's trying to do a double pull, but no, Rubik's double pull will not go on because the Bounty Hunter is able to pull aggro. No, never mind. Yes, there we go. Bounty Hunter is able to pull aggro. Moving on to the rest of the introduction of the lanes, we see Bat Rider mid versus a Centaur War Runner. Not too sure how standard this is, but you don't really see a Centaur. Usually you see a Centaur War Runner playing that Suicide lane because he's relatively survivable because of all the HP that he gets for free every level. He gets freaking 3.8 HP per level. To put that in perspective, I think Bounty Hunter gets 2.8 agility, 2.8 of his primary steps. Oh, sorry, 3. Wow, really? 3? Whoa. Maybe they changed that recently. I don't really know. So anyway. He does get a lot of HP per level. Moving on to the top lane, who is he? We see a Suicide Solo Lane Weaver versus a Sand King Clinks. Sand King Clinks. I'm not sure how high the kill potential is on this lane. Just know that Sand King can stun somebody and hold him down for long enough. Maybe Clinks can do all the damage, but not really. Weaver can just Coochie away because Weaver's good at that. Sand King's gonna go ahead and pop the Sandstorm, and there's Clinks walking around the backside. He's gonna continue farming while he can. Sand King just gonna pop himself a Clarity Post so he can get ready for another stun. And last but not least, in the jungle, we have a Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker really fun counter versus a Clinks because Clinks can go invisible all he wants, but Bloodseeker will be able to find him if he's low enough HP. But Bloodseeker, in general, Bloodseeker doesn't really fit in almost any lineup. Oh, hold on. We see Engaging Count on top. We see Weaver in a little bit of trouble. Weaver's going to turn around, throw a Sakuchi, do a little bit of damage on these two guys. We see that double Ring of Protection on top of him. He's trying to build both a Ring of Basilius and something else. Maybe, yeah, Ring of Basilius and those Tranquil Boots so he can stay in his lane. Central place down the bottom. These guys want to go for a quick kill on top of Bounty Hunter. Anti-Mage trying to build himself looks to be Tranquil Boots as well, so he can stay in lane for a little bit longer. He does have the goal for it, but Rubik just continuously doing a double pull. Bounty Hunter finds himself a Rubik, throws out a crit on top of him. Here's Anti-Mage blinking around side. He finds himself his Tranquil Boots. He's going to heal up with him and probably go in to find the Rubik. Rubik is shoot away from his lane. And now Bounty Hunter's going to find himself a Bat Rider. So Bat Rider could potentially go in for a gank if you knew he was here. But Bounty Hunter does have that Poor Man's Shield. Very nice item for him to have. It'll help him out in last hitting and all his endeavors. And yeah, I mean, really nothing too exciting going on just now. Sanctuary place up here by the Radiant side. They want to make sure that Bounty Hunter's not. They want to know when Bounty Hunter's coming up here. And oh guys, Nation Prop's going to get caught out by the Bounty Hunter. He will be getting first blood on top of this. There's nothing Nation Prop can do to run away. He was already low. So first blood going to the Bounty Hunter.
And tagged.
So there you go. Bounty Hunter just bagged and tagged that Prophet. Bag, tag, and profit. That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. He bag tags it. He gets the profit. So Centaur War Runner does have that magic stick on him. Anytime you face with a Bat Rider, magic stick is always good because Bat Rider will just give you free charges. He wants to put as many sticky napalms on you as possible, as humanly possible, and you will just get so many wand charges from that. Haste room activated by the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter's going to go for a quick kill. Will he turn invisible and try to go for a kill? I don't really know, but it might backfire because there are Sentry Wars down here. Sentry War will be running out another 23 seconds. Haste room doesn't last for that long, I don't think. I think Haste room only lasts for like 30 seconds. Maybe it does last for long enough. Who really knows? But wait, Bounty Hunter's going to go ahead and back away. Is he level 6 yet? That's a big question. No, he's not level 6. He's only level 4. Nobody's level 6 just yet. And if they are, they don't have their ultis. Let me go ahead and look at these levels. Nope. Hero levels. Hero levels. There we go. And we have Rune activated by somebody. Batrider finds himself a region rune. There's engagement coming on. He's trying to go toe-to-toe with Centaur. He's able to get the kill on top of him, and now he's going to run away. But first blood, like I said, did go to the bounty hunter. Wow, that was weird. And now bounty hunter's going to go ahead and go invisible. He's getting chased by the anti-mage and the Rubik under his own tower. His creeps are, or the radiant creeps are all over the place. And now bounty hunter's out of mana. Anti-mage could go in for a kill if he really wanted to, but he wants to wait for his level 6, or potentially just farm a little bit more. He doesn't want to risk his life. He doesn't know where anybody else is for the dire side. I mean, well, Centaur did die in his 3 top. But he didn't know where this other person top was, Bloodseeker was. So Bloodseeker's going to throw a silence on top of Weaver. Weaver was able to get Sakuchi off just before he went invisible. Or just before he got silenced, so he was able to make it out alive. But yeah, Bloodseeker really good versus Weaver because he can silence Weaver. He can pretty much perma-silence Weaver, and Weaver will pretty much be dead. All Weaver can do is just stand there and throw a few Gemini attacks, and that's really about it. Moving on back down to his bottom lane, Bounty Hunter is out of mana, not good at all. Bounty Hunter needs his mana. Anti-Mage just drained his mana. He has 2 points in that mana break to do a little bit more extra damage to that Bounty Hunter and also burn his mana as well. Pretty much at this point, every one auto attack that Anti-Mage does to Bounty Hunter will pretty much drain one Shadow Walk, one potential Shadow Walk from Bounty Hunter. Because Bounty Hunter Shadow Walk costs 50 mana, and his Anti-Mage's mana break is at 40, so that's essentially one whole entire Shadow Walk. Not necessarily one entire one, but almost. So Centaur's going to run away. He popped his double edge. He used a little bit of damage. Probably going to pop his wand as well. Now he's going to go ahead and look for the rune. Rune is top, so he will find himself a nice free illusion rune. I think, I was about to say, do we see a Bounty Hunter at the bottom? No, we do not see a Bounty Hunter at the bottom, but we do see him with the shot. Oh, guys, he was just barely spotted. No, he was not spotted by the Sentry War, so Bounty Hunter will be able to do maximum damage since Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage can just blink away whenever he wants to. He has quite a bit of regen in his lane. Bounty Hunter's going to just go ahead and go for the last hit. It's not really worth wasting that extra damage on top of the Anti-Mage, because like I said, Anti-Mage can just back away. He has himself Tranquil Boots, and he has himself a Ring of Health, so he wants to stay in lane for as long as possible. Meanwhile, on top, Clinks does go down to the Weaver. I totally missed that, but Weaver did not use his ulti. He could have used ulti if he had mana for it, but he didn't really need it. Bloodseeker, does he smell blood just yet? No, he does not have a point inside of his blood, or thirst, inside of his thirst, so he's not going to be able to chase anybody just yet. He wants to be in the jungle for a little bit longer. And his blood dripping on him. That's disgusting. Anyway, Silence still on top of Weaver. Weaver's just gonna go ahead and walk away. He can casually walk away. He might need it. Yes, he might need to get boots. I have seen Weavers in the past get no boots at all because of Sakuchi. But versus that, oh guys, we got Rubik going down. Centaur's gonna Centaur ulti just to make sure, and now Anti-Mage is gonna blink away with the blink jukes. Nature Prop's walking around the backside. He's probably gonna throw a spiral on top of Centaur. Centaur can't really run into anything. Centaur wants to throw a double edge. He will be throwing a double edge on top of Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage took a little bit less damage because he has 2 points at spell shield. There's a Invis rune activated by Centaur, but the real Centaur gets caught, and now he's in quite a bit of trouble. He will be going down one way or another. Pops the wand, throws out the stun. Will he be able to do any damage? No. The kill going to somebody. I didn't see who it was. Meanwhile, Weaver kills Bloodseeker up top, and we see Clinks kill Weaver. So, okay. So, a little bit more decent of a trade. Bloodseeker just really there to just cause as much mayhem as possible on top of Weaver. Really, that's his only purpose in the entire game. Will he be hitting his stride? I do not think we'll be seeing that Sanjin Yasha Bloodseeker, sorry, BKB Sanjin Yasha Manta style of Bloodseeker. I seriously doubt we'll be seeing that anytime soon. We see Bounty Hunter getting chased by the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage says, "Shoo away from your own tower." Here's Centaur coming in. Centaur's ulti is up in another 60 seconds. So these guys are pretty much safe to push. Rubik does not have his ulti just yet. But Anti-Mage does have his ulti. If he gets himself a Bounty Hunter, he might be able to get a quick kill on top of that. So this Bounty Tower is going to pretty much be going down. The Radiant, the Dire trying to see if they can deny it. Really, that's all they can do. Telekinesis still on top of Centaur. Centaur stuns out the Bounty Hunter. Will they be denying it? No. Rubik's able to get the last hit. Stun on top of Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage is in a little bit of trouble. Stun could have followed up from the Sand King, but these guys want to go for the Nature Prophet. Nature Prophet will be going down to the Sand King stun. Meanwhile, up top, the engagement or the farm is still going on. Clinks is getting closer and closer to that Orcus. The faster he gets the Orcus, the higher his kill potential will be coming. On top of that, Weaver. Weaver does have a Ring of Aquila and also has those Tranquil Boots, so he can just continuously do this over and over. And Clinks will pretty much be going down. Clinks goes invisible, make sure he doesn't get go away. But oh my gosh, Weaver almost able to get enough damage off the top of him, but no, Clinks is on the wrong side of that Sakuchi. Weaver just barely, or not able to find the Clinks, and there he goes. He finds himself a Clinks. He's almost able to get the kill on top of that again. Clinks living life on the edge, man. I swear, he almost died twice. And he has 7-1 charges, so he's pretty happy with that. There's a death pack. He's probably gonna stay in lane for a little bit longer, do a little bit more damage because of that. Yeah, death pack increases his damage. Yes, damage gained by 5% of the HP that he stole. And now he's going to try to turn around, see if they can go for a quick kill on top of his Weaver. Bloodseeker can just silence him. Weaver's going to activate Sakuchi, and silence will be coming up soon. There's a silence from Bloodseeker. There's a silence from Bloodseeker. Here's Weaver doing as much damage as possible. Weaver's in quite a bit of trouble. He's going to be taking quite a bit of damage. Oh my gosh, Bloodseeker. I forgot. Bloodseeker's Blood Rage. Yeah, Bloodseeker's Blood Rage does give you bonus damage, so Weaver just turned around and used that extra damage to kill the Clinks. I totally forgot about that. I was not oh man. That's kind of one of the drawbacks of putting so many points in Blood Rage. There's 2 points in Blood Rage by the Bloodseeker. So the damage increase on top of Weaver was 60% damage increase. Jesus, that was more than enough to kill Clinks. So Orchids is a definitely better choice if you can just if you want to silence somebody, because it doesn't give them any extra damage. It doesn't give them any extra anything. Bounty or Batrider activates his Invis rune. He TPs. And we see Bounty Hunter TP mid. Bounty Hunter is level 6. These guys want to go for the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage is in a little bit of trouble. Rubik's on the high ground. There's a telekinesis thrown by Rubik, and he was trying to stun the Bounty Hunter, but wasn't enough. And now Centaur's in the line. So Centaur does go down. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter's on the run. He's getting chased by the Batrider. Batrider's being annoying as heck. And there's Batrider trying to do as much fire around as possible, trying to see if he can catch himself a Bounty Hunter, but no, Bounty Hunter decided to juke the other way, and now this middle tower will be getting sieged. I think it will pretty much be going down. The only person really that can respond to this is Clinks and Bloodseeker, but Bloodseeker is nowhere near these guys to help out. He's going to go ahead and farm up his stuff. He's trying to build himself power treads. As the middle tower was denied by the Bounty Hunter, but he might lose his life. No, he will not be able to lose his life. He was able to go invisible just in time. He's trying to build himself Orchids as well. So we're seeing the Orchids all over this team. They want to make sure they take care of the Weaver. We'll see Orchids on Clinks. Clinks naturally builds Orchids. We're going to see Orchids up on Bounty Hunter. That's a situational item for him as well. Bounty Hunter just wants to have as much mana as possible. And he does have a lot of mana, but he's not really all that survivable because of that. So as you can see here, he has himself a Robe of the Magi, he has himself 2 Sages Mask, he's getting ready to build his first Oblivion Staff. Soon, all he needs is that quarter staff, and he'll have 1 piece of that. As far as his gold goes, his gold right now is at 341, so he's a little ways away from that. But he might be able to catch up with it. He has support coming in the form of Sand King on this Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage will be getting stunned up, he's getting hit with everything. These guys need to hurry up and kill him. Anti-Mage will be blinking away. But these guys do know where he's at. Centaur throws out the ulti. He's going to go for a quick, or he's trying to run away. He doesn't want to die. Who died? Rubik did die. Weaver's able to catch up with Centaur. Now Centaur's in quite a bit of trouble. Centaur throws out the stun. He throws out double edge. He's not able to get the kill on top of Weaver.
That's what I'm talking about.
And Batrider's able to get the kill on top of him. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter is trying to stalk around, see if he can find anything. He was trying to go for the courier, but the courier was moving a little bit too fast for his likes. Meanwhile, Bloodseeker is going to go for the courier. 2 auto attacks, 1 more auto attack, 1 more auto attack. Oh no, oh my gosh, this courier is living life on the edge. Clinks is able to get an arrow off, but it wasn't enough damage. And now we got these guys rotating around the backside. Nature's Prophet is tracked up.
Haste.
And Bounty Hunter is level 6, so he can just track up the Weaver whenever he wants to. Clinks throws out his invisibility, so he doesn't have to go down. TP coming in from Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet fakes DP. And we got a TP out coming from the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker is able to get out with his life intact. He does have his ulti. I think he used it. Well, yeah, he did use it, obviously. I don't know who he used it on, but whoever he used it on probably got away. Or maybe he used it on Rubik. Who really knows? Speaking of which, Rubik is finally level 6. He has himself a dust. And then you take a look at these items. As far as the items go, we can see that starting from the top, moving down the bottom, Anti-Mage trying to build himself that Battle Fury. Because Battle Fury just helps him out so much in farming. Once he has that Battle Fury, he'll hit that point for a whole 10 minutes where he just do nothing but farm the jungle and farm it fast. He will do. We see a Sentry Ward placed down mid. Bounty Hunter gets caught out. Bounty Hunter's getting dragged around all over the place. There goes Rubik going down to the double edge from Rubik. Oh, sorry, to the fire from Rubik. To the fire from Batrider, but Rubik did still double edge. A cool spell for him to have, especially when he has his spell shield or his null field maxed out, but not really at this point because he doesn't have a lot of HP to double edge with. So he probably wants to steal another spell soon. We see a stun getting thrown on top of Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage is going to blink away like he always does. No, he fakes it out. He doesn't really need to blink just yet. Pops himself a Tranquil Boost. He doesn't get hit with another tower shot, so now he's in a little bit of trouble if he gets caught out once again. We got 2 people coming around the backside. We got Bloodseeker trying to get in range to throw a silence on him, but he's not able to get there fast enough. Anti-Mage is finally out of there. Anti-Mage is going to be out of there far and far away. He does have only 2 points in his blink, so that's a little bit more range, but he needs to max his blink before he finishes off his Battle Fury, so that way he'll be able to jump in and jump out of the jungle camps. It's 5-second cooldown on blink at max level, and it costs the same amount of mana every single time, and the range increases as well. Not by much, albeit, but it still increases a little bit. Actually, that's not a whole lot at all. Wow, that's actually pretty crappy.
Radiant's bottom tower
Anyway,
is under attack.
what? So the range on blink maxes out at. Oh wait, hold on. We got a Gauge coming around the backside. We see Centaur throwing out the stun. We see Epicenter activated by Sand King. Everybody's taking damage. Who's that going down? I think that was Batrider. Yeah, Batrider did go down to the Sand King, and there's whoa, I didn't see who that was, but whoever that was did go down. Weaver does DC. We will probably be seeing a pause because Weaver was doing relatively well. I seriously doubt that was a rage quit, but he did die. It could have been a rage quit. Who really knows? But I couldn't really tell who was involved in that fight. I was trying to look up top to see who died, but I caught it a little bit too late. These guys will probably be pausing as soon as Weaver comes back in. Hopefully Weaver does reconnect so we can continue on with this. Anyway, we see Orchid's almost finished, or sorry, one Oblivion Staff almost finished on Bounty Hunter. He opted to go for the mana stuff first before he went for that Oblivion Staff. But Orchids in general, just all the mana regeneration you get from this, and also the mana pool that you get from this is definitely more than enough for Bounty Hunter. That's all Bounty Hunter really wants, because Bounty Hunter needs a lot of mana. Well, he doesn't need a lot of mana, but he always finds himself in a situation where he's out of mana. We got Invis Rune bottled up by guys. We see Bounty Hunter going down, or not Bounty Hunter, Bloodseeker going down to the Nature Prophet ulti. And there's a Silence Throw on top of Bat Rider, so Bat Rider's hitting a little bit harder. Definitely more fun when you have that extra increased damage, extra 25 damage per stack. Up to 10 stacks. That's 250 damage from just auto attacks from Bat Rider. So I wonder if we ever seen a carry Bat Rider. Nah, it takes a little bit too long to actually get everything up. So anyway, Bat Rider does have himself a blink dagger. You guys did hear that. And there's a pause coming off for Nature Prophet. They want to wait for the Weaver. And I'll take this perfect moment to continue talking about the items. As far as the items go, we see Nature Prophet have himself a Soul Ring and a Hand of Midas. He's probably trying to build himself that Maelstrom so that he can just attack as fast as crap. He wants to play that kind of Nature Prophet. Moving on to Weaver, he hasn't really built anything special since he built that Ring of Aquila. Oh wait, okay, he's not in the game right now, so he can't really build anything special since then, or he can't really build anything special just yet. Rubik has himself nothing really. He's trying to build himself Tranquil Boots. I think he's still broke because, yeah, he did just die. He only has 225 gold in his bank account. He needs 125 more gold before he can buy that, finish up those Tranquil Boots. And he also probably has to worry about buying wards because his team only has one ward on the map at the moment. They need another ward up soon. We got Bat Rider with the Blink Dagger and also Phase Treads. Yes, Tread Foots. Tread Foots. Yeah, there you go. That's what we call it now. We got Bat Rider with those Tread Foots. Yeah, with those Tread Foots, and he's happy about those. Anyways, moving on to Sankey. Sankey has himself a Arcane Boots, which are cool. They help give him that mana between those stuns, between those team fights, and they also help him set up his epicenters if he really needs to. Moving on to Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter still trying to build himself that Orchids, because Orchids will be a nice item to have, especially essentially three sets of silences that they'll have. They'll have the Orchids from Bounty Hunter, they'll have the Orchids from Clinks, and also have the silence coming in, or Blood Rays coming in from Bloodseeker whenever they need it, just to shut down the Weaver. So it shows you how much these guys want to shut down that Weaver. Moving on to Centaur. Centaur trying to build himself that Hooded Defiance, so that way he'll be able to up his magic resistance. And Bloodseeker, on the other hand, what does Bloodseeker have? Well, Bloodseeker's still broke. Relatively speaking, he's broke. I mean, he probably has more farm than some of the people on the side, the rating side, yeah. But all he has is Power Treads and a Poor Man's Shield and a Ring of Aquila. I mean, really, the Poor Man's Shield is negligible because that's not really one of those big items. But definitely, the Ring of Aquila is going to help him out. Poor Man's Shield, I guess, it can help out against the auto attacks of the enemy. That's really about it. And we got the last but not least. We have Orchid Malevolence up on that Clinks, and Clinks is pretty happy about his items, and I think that's pretty much all the pauses that we'll probably see this entire game. So this guy's paused just long enough for me to finish talking about all the items. Pretty cool, pretty convenient. Let's go and take a look at the gold grab since I'm here. I'm on a roll, guys. I actually finished the items in one go. Actually, 2 goes. Heck yeah. One day I'll finish it in 1 go. There's a reconnect coming from Weaver, so we will be seeing an unpause soon. But the gold graph is in favor of the Radiant. That is actually pretty bad for the Dire, mainly because they have the Bounty Hunter. I thought things were going so well in their favor, but apparently not. Nature's Prophet with that Hand of Midas definitely helped his team keep up in the gold as far as that goes. Moving on to the XP graph, as always. Oh, hold on, we got a gauge coming around the backside. We see Nature's Prophet going down to the Bounty Hunter and Centaur. That was a track gold, or sorry, that was a track kill. So free gold for these guys. But anyway, looking at the XP graph, as always here about XP graph, the XP graph is relatively irrelevant because the longer and longer the game goes on, the closer and closer it converts to 0. But all of that said, it is a nice, decent indicator of where everybody is at the current point. And you can see the Dire and the Radiant are kind of fighting back and forth with that. They're just pulling that graph all over the place. The Dire are currently in the lead, mainly because of that kill that they just got. You get more XP from hero kills than you do from anything else. And Centaur Warrunner has himself a Blink Dagger. Cool. But when Antimates is in the jungle, Clinks does have his Orchids. He wants to see if he can go for Antimates. He will be going for Antimates. Antimates takes quite a bit of damage. So much coming on his backside. And there's Antimates going down to the auto attacks of Clinks. But so much support coming in from the Dire in that one. That was pretty sick kill. Basically, Clinks waited it out. And then he waited for Antimates to walk around the corner and silence up the Antimage. And then he did enough damage. I think he would have been able to kill him regardless, but Bloodseeker and Sand King were around the backside just to make sure. I hear ulti from Centaur Warrunner. He's trying to get a kill on top of Rubik. He's able to get that kill, and now he's going to be on his way. Ulti for Nature's Prophet popped already. Bat Rider blinks forward, and activates the lasso and pulls Centaur backwards. And Centaur's in quite a bit of trouble. And track throw on top of somebody, track throw on top of Bat Rider. Bat Rider is invisible. He's gonna wait around for a little bit. See if he can go for a quick kill on top of Nature Prophet. I think he will be able to get this kill if he just turns around and goes for it. He's going to wait for himself to regen up a little bit more. There we go. The kill's coming up. No, track just thrown out. And now he's going to run away. I heard a blink from somebody. Where was that blink from? Blink from Anti-Mage. He's going to be back in the jungle. He has that Battle Fury up, finally. So he's supposed to stay in the jungle and farm for as long as possible. Meanwhile, Bloodseeker is trying to build himself what looks to be a Blade Mail. Pretty cool item for him, especially considering the fact that if he silences Weaver and he activates his Blade Mail, then Weaver will be doing more damage to himself. So it'll make things a little bit easier on his part. Moving on to his jungle, see Sand King found himself an Anti-Mage. Will he be able to go for anything? I don't really think so. Anti-Mage is going to blink away saying, hey bro, leave me alone. I'm just trying to farm my items so I can kill you later. And these guys are definitely doing a good job of making sure that Anti-Mage has no fun time farming in this jungle. Rubik will be here to support him. He'll probably just go ahead and farm up a creep wave or two. I know. Oh guys, we got engagement happening on top. Who's this going down? This is Bloodseeker getting caught out by everybody. So Weaver is silenced up. Bloodseeker is going to continue running away. He can't really get far away. There's a Sakuchi coming in from Weaver. And there's a Rapture will be thrown out by Bloodseeker. No, maybe Bloodseeker could have silenced himself. It doesn't really matter. He definitely went down. He would have went down regardless is what I'm trying to say. Sand King is around the corner. He's probably going to charge his Epicenter up and go in for a quick kill. I think he will be able to do enough damage, but he's probably going to wait for some support to come from his teammates. Centaur is close by. And that combination of if Centaur can get in, oh no, we got engagement coming around the backside. We see Clinks found himself a Bat Rider. I don't know if Bat Rider knows he's here. Nope, Bat Rider does not know he's here. Now Bat Rider will be taking quite a bit of damage. Actually pops the illusion room so he can try to get away. And there's an Nature Prophet TP down bottom as well. Just throwing on top of Clinks. Clinks in quite a bit of trouble. Lasso from Bat Rider, and now a lot of damage being done. Clinks goes down to the Anti-Mage.
Consider thyself purified.
Anti-Mage looks like he's trying to build something that Yasha to get ready to build for that Mantis style. Meanwhile, on top, did we have yeah, we had an engagement happen on top. Weaver just probably Weaver just didn't really do anything. He has 0 points in the Swarm, because he doesn't need it. He doesn't want it. It's also another thing to consider because your other skills are more important. Also, stats are a little bit more important than the Swarm. The Swarm is really good for chasing people. Really, that's really about it. As far as just scouting out areas, really. So the 100 mana is not really worth it, especially considering the fact that he's going to be continuously spamming Sakuchi, and he's also going to be have to have mana for his ulti whenever he needs that up. So far it looks like Weaver's trying to build himself what looks to be a BKB, so he can stay alive in these engagements and just jump in and do as much damage as possible, because there are a lot of disables on the side of the Dire. We have Centaur with his stun, we have Sand King with his stun, we have Clinks with his silence, Bloodseeker with his silence, and the middle tower for Radiant is denied by the Bat Rider. The courier just bought somebody something, his flashing lights. A flashy courier. This is a Saphiric Greeble. Anyway, we got a Gazer coming on down bottom. We got the ulti from Bloodseeker thrown out. There's a Central Ward placed by the Rubik to try to see if they can find the Clinks. And there's also an Observer Ward placed up here as well. These guys want to make sure they see everything, but it doesn't matter. They all go down. They saw Clinks, and they saw a Bounty Hunter as well, and they did not like what they saw, and they all died for it. Anyway, Orchid Malevolence finally up a Bounty Hunter, and that prompts me to go look at the items. So we have 3 ways to kill Clinks, pretty much. Or not Clinks. We have 3 ways to kill Weaver, pretty much. We have an Orchids on Bounty Hunter, and we have an Orchids up on Clinks. We have an Orchid, and we have a silence coming from Bloodseeker. There's a fight going on the backside. Pretty swift kill on top of that Bat Rider. Bat Rider definitely went down. That was a track gold going for the Dire. And I think right now the Dire are definitely ahead in that gold graph, mainly because of track gold. You can see the gold graph is spiking heavily towards them. That's track gold and a half, guys. That is the power of track gold. You saw before the graph is right about up at this point, the 10k gold point in the favor of the Radiant. But ever since the track gold came in and all this stuff, I mean, that was pretty much a lot. Hold on. Actually, now think about it. Whoa, who's that going on? Weaver was TPing out. Weaver TPing out. He was silencing his TPs out, and he's fine. But anyway, now thinking about it, it actually makes sense for Bloodseeker, or sorry, not for Bloodseeker, for Bounty Hunter to also go for a Orchid Malevolence, mainly because of the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage is pretty annoying to deal with as well, so if you can just silence him, you can keep him locked down, then you'll probably do enough damage to get a kill on top of him. Okay, I'm not too sure if we'll see a Veil of Discord coming out from this Bounty Hunter, or we'll see something else. I don't really know. Rubik's still something. Rubik's still the invisibility from Bloodseeker. There's a double dust pot by the Radiant side. They want to get this kill on top of Bounty Hunter. And now here's Clinks trying to do as much damage as possible. He silenced up the Rubik, able to get a kill on top of that. Meanwhile, Weaver stands still. Weaver's going to activate Sakuchi to stand still, try to do as much damage as possible. Ulti from Bat Rider, thrown on top of who's this Clinks, and Clinks is going to be getting caught on top of the fire. Clinks might be going down. No, Clinks is not going to be going down just yet. There's a Epicenter coming from Sand King, able to get a kill on top of Bat Rider. That's really about it. Everybody's able to stay alive, essentially, except for Bounty Hunter, on the side of the Dire. So definitely weird engagement. Nonetheless, it did go in favor of the Dire, mainly because, well, I mean, they caught the Rubik fast enough. I really don't know how I can say that, or how I can tell you guys why the Radiant won that fight. But the Radiant did win that fight. Oh, sorry, the Dire won that fight. But the Dire did win that fight. And here's saying he can go ahead and TP away while he can. Maybe it's their response. I don't really know. At any rate, Weaver's getting closer and closer to that BKB. He has 1.2k in his bank account right now. He needs like 3 more last hits and he'll have that up and bought to him so he can get ready for his big fights. Clinks is walking around outside. Weaver does know Clinks is here. He's probably going to try to stalk him as much as he can. There's auto attacks being thrown. Weaver's, oh gosh, Clinks is going to do as much damage as possible. Ulti coming in from the Bloodseeker to make sure they get the kill. And Weaver almost, Clinks almost going down. If that was the Bloodseeker who threw a silence on top of Weaver, Weaver would have definitely got that kill. But no, that was Clinks throwing his silence. And now these guys know that they're in the jungle. They see the bounty hunter. They also see the Clinks. They do have an Observer Ward plus a Sentry Ward. Now Centaur is invisible as well, so that's pretty darn annoying. It's pretty much the all-invis strat. That's pretty much what's going on right here. Batrider waiting around the backside, trying to see if he can farm up these creeps, or maybe he's just waiting for Centaur to walk around the corner. I think Batrider can solo kill that Centaur. He's going to also run away. This prep's coming around the corner. There's a sticky napalm throw. Ulti coming in from Batrider. These guys know that Centaur's here. Centaur doesn't know how they know they're here, but he knows that there's detection. He's in a little bit of trouble. Flame break throwing him back, and now Centaur's going to pop out his stun. He's probably going to try to do as much damage as possible. He should be able to blink. Okay, he was able to blink. He could have blinked out, but he decided to do a little bit more damage, and now he would be going down. So he goes down mainly because of that Sentry Ward that was placed out for the Clinks and the Bounty Hunter. Bloodseeker is in the jungle just farming up all the creeps. Anti-Mage is in the jungle farming up all the creeps. There's a Bloodseeker ran this way and the Anti-Mage is right behind him, but these guys didn't cross paths at all. Now Bloodseeker's probably going to be rotating back up. Like, hey bro, I just saw you. What the heck? We are not going to be seeing that 4-staff Bloodseeker. We're going to see the Blade Mail Bloodseeker. And there's a TP coming out from the Anti-Mage if Bloodseeker can get his ulti. I think if Bloodseeker's ulti starts off with a mini stun. Not too sure. It does pure damage? Are you kidding me? Wow. So that's 300 pure damage. Whoa. I thought that was magic damage. What? Okay. So apparently I was proven wrong. Anyway, so Sand King is going to go ahead and farm with some neutral. Because his Sandstorm is that OP. Oh gosh, double damage up on Bounty Hunter while he's invisible. He's gonna go ahead and farm with the Ancients. Why not? He's trying to build himself. Ouch, sorry. He's trying to build himself a Helmet of Dominator, so he's getting ready to build a Satanic. Beautiful item for him to have, basically considering the fact that he can do so much damage and also keep making relatively survivable. Clinks is stalking himself a Rubik. He doesn't know who's around here, but if he goes for the kill right now, he will be finding his own death. There's an Anti-Mage around the corner. There's also a Batrider coming in with a Flame Break. Oh, sorry, with the Firefly. And there's the ulti from Batrider throwing on top of Centaur. Centaur's in quite a bit of trouble. There's a silence thrown out by Clinks. There's an ulti thrown out by Centaur as well. These guys are trying to go in, these guys are in full retreat. Anti-Mage is trying to get the kill on top of Centaur, but Centaur able to stay alive, and Clinks is over here just walking around. Meanwhile, Rubik goes down to somebody, I didn't see who, and there's a dust pop. These guys want to get the kill on top of Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is trying to go in as much as he can. Anti-Mage is walking around the side and is able to finish him off. Double kill for the Bounty Hunter, but Bounty Hunter does go down to the Anti-Mage. Meanwhile, the item comes out to somebody, I didn't see who. Bloodseeker throws his ulti on top of somebody, Weaver, and Weaver just stands still. Weaver's BKB is up, and it's off cooldown, so he can just use that if he really needs to. I think he will need to, he can't, or he could just turn around and do as much damage as possible. No, Bloodseeker has support here. Weaver has support as well, so he probably wants to bait out the fight a little bit more. BKB not activated at all. Probably a big blunder on his part. He goes down. Meanwhile, Batrider's on the run. There's a tractor on top of him. He's fireflying away. He's trying to do as much as he can. He will be able to blink soon, and he'll also be able to 4-step soon. He's getting that blade mail coming from Bloodseeker, definitely shutting him down, keeping him from blinking away. And the blink will come from him soon. Come on, blink already. He's still damaging himself. There you go. Oh, Centaur. No, Centaur was dead. Okay, I'm confused. So I know the blade mail was doing damage to Batrider as he was trying to run away, so he couldn't blink away. But he was still taking damage after the blade mail ran out. I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe he was hit with the dot or something. Who really knows? At any rate, the top tower forward, the Dire arc is going down to the Radiant Ninja Prophet and also to the Anti-Mage. The Centaur jumping in with a stun. He shift Q'd as fast as he possibly could. He has support coming in the form of 2 other people, coming in the form of Clinks and the form of Sand King. Sand King activates the Epicenter. Epicenter not able to get around the corner fast enough. He doesn't have enough mana for Blink. Pretty sad on his part. He throws out the Sandstorm, make sure he doesn't go down. Sprout thrown on top of Centaur, so Centaur can't really do anything. Centaur can throw out a stun soon. There's a stun thrown by him. Anti-Mage's in a little bit of trouble. Anti-Mage silenced up. He will be going down. Main style pop by him. He might be survived. Oh god, I thought he was going down. He doesn't have any. He doesn't have a TP scroll. He's going to wait for a little bit. And they had vision of him. Oh, Bloodseeker, duh. Bloodseeker, Blood Rage. Oh, sorry, Bloodseeker's Thirst. Definitely scouting out the Anti-Mage. So Anti-Mage had nowhere to run. He could blink away all he wanted, but he just went ahead and saved his TP and just waited for his own death. Totally forgot about the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker can pretty much see you anywhere on the map if you fall below 500%, or sorry, 50% HP. And he can spot your invisibility if you fall below 1/4 of your HP, so that's pretty darn OP. Bloodseeker gains true sight of the enemy. Oh, sorry, Bloodseeker gains true sight of enemy heroes below half their visible threshold. So that means you can't turn invisible when you're 1/4 your HP. Anyway, we see Bounty Hunter running away. There's an Orchid still on top of Batrider. Batrider's a little bit trying to force himself forward. Ulti coming out for Centaur. Batrider force himself in the wrong direction. He goes down to the Orchid's burning from Clinks, and Rubik stole something. Rubik stole what? Rubik stole track. Oh my gosh, big skill for him to have. He needs to keep that for as long as possible. Who's this around the backside? This is Weaver getting caught out. He's tracked up, and he's in a little bit of trouble. Batrider does buy back, and who's this tracked up? Clinks is tracked up. So this guys will be trying to go for a kill on top of that. Orchid's activated on top of Weaver. Weaver activates his ulti, so he goes backwards. He also activates his BKB, so he doesn't go down. And Bounty Hunter's in quite a bit of trouble. He's tracked up. He can't run anywhere. Anticipate they would get that kill. Rubik needs to hold on to track for as long as freaking possible to help his team out, or help equalize things. Because track on him will definitely counter Clinks and also counters the Bounty Hunter off the back without any problems at all. Especially considering the fact that Bounty Hunter now has level 3 track, so Rubik will now have level 3 track soon. Actually, no, Rubik has to re-steal it to get level 3. But track really a huge skill for Rubik to have nonetheless. He can, like I said, he can pretty much spot out everybody. He can even spot out Sand King. And, 4-stab forward on top of the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker got caught out. Sand King, where did you go? Sand King's walking around the backside. Bloodseeker activates the flame out. These guys aren't going to attack. Ulti coming in for Centaur. Bloodseeker turns around and throws out his ulti on top of Anti-Mage, and he still goes down to the ulti for Nature's Prophet. Meanwhile, we see a track going by Rubik. Rubik's trying to stay alive, but I don't think he'll be able to make it out of this alive. Actually, he might be able to. Sand King's trying to do as much as he can. E-Blade activated by Rubik so he can not die from auto attack damage. Track's thrown out for everybody. Who's this tracked up? That is Centaur tracked up. Centaur will definitely be giving these guys a hefty bounty. Rubik can potentially. Yeah, there we go. Telekinesis come from Rubik, and there you go. Centaur going down without a fight. So track stolen by Rubik. Definitely the story of this game at this point. Rubik just needs to stay alive for as long as possible. He has that. Regener activated by Batrider. They probably would prefer to have Rubik pick that up because Rubik is probably the most important person on this map at this current point in time. Mainly because, like I said, track is so big for him to have. You guys don't really understand. Track on Rubik basically counters the track that Bounty Hunter has. It gets rid of the advantages that the Dire have. And also on top of that, it also helps out with people following or chasing people. So if Clinks gets caught out, if Clinks is trying to chase Batrider and get Clinks to get caught out, Rubik can just track Clinks, and so Clinks can't do anything. Anyway, Batrider trying to blink away as fast to the best of his ability. Now he's going to Firefly away. Rubik, oh not Rubik, who's this? Weaver's around the backside. Weaver's is going to wait out. These guys did not see the Weaver, and now they do see the Weaver. Oh, no, they don't see the Weaver. Clinks is really trying to get this kill on top of Batrider. Batrider's going to go ahead and go to the high ground, and Weaver's going to find himself a Clinks. Where's Rubik to throw out the track? Rubik is not around to throw out the track, not just yet. He's on the high ground. He's trying to walk around the backside to meet them on the front side. Will he find a track on top of somebody? Yes, he will find a track on top of Bounty Hunter, but no, he sounds up. He activates the E-Blade. There's a lot of damage being done to Bounty Hunter. But what causes a big question? Nature's Prophet TP down bottom. He's going to go for a quick kill on top of the Bounty Hunter. He does have a dust, so he can make sure he sees him. Whenever Bounty Hunter goes invisible, there he goes. Dust is popped. I don't think Prophet will be able to do enough damage, though. He can't do enough auto attack damage just yet. He can throw another Sprout relatively soon. They need Rubik down here to throw a track. And now Bounty Hunter is still on the run. He's running around in circles. That's the Dire's Reservoir War. That's not the Radiance. And Bounty Hunter can just TP out if he really wants to. But I think he's trying to wait for it, see if he can get a quick kill on top of Prophet. He's going to activate the Orchids on top of Prophet. And there's a stun coming out from Sand King. A lot of damage being done to Prophet. Prophet's going to try to activate the mechanism. Almost able to get the kill on top of Bounty Hunter, but not enough. Just fighting under the sandstorm of Prophet. So a pretty extended engagement. Overall, I went in favor of the Dire, mainly because Bounty Hunter didn't go down. Meanwhile, on the other side, Rubik's track is about to run out relatively soon. I think he steals it for how many minutes? He steals it for 240 minutes, so he probably has about another minute on that. Because 240 minutes is 4 minutes. And at its max level, his ulti steals it for how long? See, max level, it steals it for 300 seconds. Sorry. 300 seconds is definitely 5 minutes, so you pay for a minute more? What? That's only a minute more? That's bad. Well, it's not bad, but I mean, yeah. How about steal it for like the rest of the entire game? Anyway, Batrider's Illusion is going to go ahead and kill this Observer War because Illusions do get True Sight Aura. Guys, I don't know if you know that, but Batrider's Illusions right now have the True Sight Aura. So they have the gem in their bank account or in their pocket, so they can see all the stuff that's walking around them. They can see when Bounty Hunter goes invisible. They can see everything. So here's Batrider walking around the backside of Bounty Hunter. Will probably be throwing a track just to make sure to see if it's a real one. He knows it's not the real one because the real one probably would have Fireflied by now. Or maybe he does think it's a real one. Nope. No sticky napalm, no throwing just yet. And now Batrider's going to go ahead and run away. He sees the Bounty Hunter. Oh, guys, Bounty Hunter is... What did Rubik steal? Rubik stole invisibility. It's probably not who he wanted. He wanted to refresh his track. He wanted to get track back because track is what he needs. Anyway, Weaver and Rubik are going to go ahead and chase his bounty hunter, and Rubik's trying to wait for the perfect time. He will be able to steal the spell in another 4 seconds. He has to wait for bounty, or wait, come on, bounty hunter, stop moving. No, bounty hunter decides to stop, or decides to keep moving. But Rubik does have invisibility. He's able to see who's walking around the backside. As somebody getting caught out, who's that? Weaver getting caught out. Weaver getting caught out by the Centaur. Activates the BKB, so he doesn't go down. Batrider throws out his 4-staff forward and catches the Bloodseeker. There's an ulti stolen by Rubik from Centaur. Is able to use the ultis simultaneously. Meanwhile, Bloodseeker goes down in the middle of all of that, despite the blade mail. So Rubik's still in the Centaur ulti, definitely worked out for him in his favor. Oh gosh, sorry. What's cell phone? Stop it, cell phone. Anyway. Sorry. Yeah, I definitely caught most of that. Rubik stole the ulti from Centaur Warrunner, so pretty nice spell for him to have for now until he gets Track back. But Track definitely helped his team get back in favor in this game. Let me go and take a look at the gold graph. You can see the gold graph spiked up heavily when Rubik stole that. And we got the GG getting thrown up by the bounty hunter. He doesn't feel like this team will win that. Here's the XP graph. If you guys want to look at that, you can see the rating is in favor of that, just barely. But the Dire will have a stranglehold for quite a long time on that. But Rubik's still in Track. To be honest, that was really the highlight of this entire game. If this is the end of the game, that is. Let me go take a look at the items. Well, no, we see the engagement happen on the backside. We see Batrider throwing out the ulti on top of Sand King. Sand King getting caught out. Sand King will be going down. So much damage being done to him. He throws out the stun in the opposite direction. There's an ulti coming from Centaur. Here's Sand King trying to run away. Ulti coming out for Rubik, and here's the ulti coming out from Centaur as well. And now Sand King will be going down. Rubik stole what? Rubik stole the stun from Sand King. That's a really nice spell for him to have as well. Basically, Track and stun are big spells for him to have. And Clinks is stalking the crap out of his anti-mage. He's gonna wait for the anti-mage to blink one more time and then go for the quick kill, especially when he's in the creep lane. That would be a perfect time for him to go for the kill. Or maybe he's just waiting for some support. He has a support in the form of Bloodseeker coming around the backside. There's invisibility activated by Clinks again. Clinks is going to be ready for this. Anti-Mage is going to blink and try to kill all the creep plays. This is one thing that kind of makes Anti-Mage is silenced up. Anti-Mage gets hit with the ulti from the Bloodseeker, and now the real Anti-Mage is taking a lot of damage. Clinks goes down pretty darn fast, and this Bloodseeker going to be on the run. Bloodseeker doesn't want to die just yet. He throws a silence on top of Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage is taking a little bit of damage, but it's not nearly enough damage, and he's able to get out alive. So Clinks just exploded. I mean, that was pretty crazy. And Bounty Hunter does go down to the Niche Prophet apparently. And now Anti-Mage says now GG. Anti-Mage with that Mantis style, definitely, don't underestimate the power of Mantis style, especially considering the fact that he has Mantis style and a Butterfly. Butterfly helps him out with the evasion, but Mantis style was the story of that game, or was the story of that engagement. He got silenced by the Clinks, it doesn't matter. Mantis style diffuses the silence, and he did enough damage to Clinks to make sure that when he threw his ulti down on top of Clinks, Clinks went down faster than Kuka's ship. We got a dust activated, or sorry, smoke activated by the Bloodseeker. He wants to see who he can find. Just if he can find anybody. I don't think he'll be able to find anybody. He's trying to see if he can find an Anti-Mage once again so he can go for the kill on top of him. But Anti-Mage still has that Mantis style. That's one thing you always have to deal with. And oh my gosh, Mantis style Butterfly, Battle Fury, that's pretty much unkillable, an unkillable Anti-Mage. All he really needs now to complement that is just the heart. And once he has a Reaver, that's pretty much all he really needs. So some mid tower going down. Mid tower does go down. Mantis style pop by Anti-Mage already doing as much damage as possible to these towers. And there's a tower going down. Middle barracks going down. Other set of middle barracks going down. Ulti coming out from the Centaur. So this team can run in a few circles. And these guys will probably be pushing for the win. Let me go ahead and take a look at the rest of the things. As far as items go, we see Anti-Mage has himself those items that we just saw earlier, the Mantis style and the Butterfly, definitely helping out as far as killing Clinks. And also almost killing Bloodseeker. We see Niche Prophet have himself a Sheep Stick, which is really nice going against a Bounty Hunter, Clinks, or in general anybody. Centaur as well. Centaur does get caught out, and Centaur will probably be turned into a sheep soon. Gets disabled by everything. He goes down to the ulti for Anti-Mage. And what did Rubik steal is a big question. Rubik stole the ulti from Centaur, and now he gets silenced up. He activates the Ghost Scepter. There's a double kill on top of Anti-Mage, and now the Anti-Mage illusions are jumping in. They do have True Sight somehow.
Middle tower is under attack.
They had vision. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they had vision because Batrider was close by, and now Anti-Mage makes himself his power treads so he can pad his stats a little bit. Has himself a Basher as well. He destroys the rest of his items because he's like, hey bro, we don't need these. And there's BKB activated by the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker trying to do as much damage as possible, but I don't think he's able to do anything. Throws the ulti on top of Niche Prophet, and now he has a whole bunch of creeps chasing him. Blade Mail activated by him, and he's running away as fast as he can, but he dies to the Anti-Mage. Because they would just blink up to him. And there's an Ancient going down. So that was a pretty action-packed game, especially towards the end of that. Very good thinking by the Dire side, but it did not work out in the end. Rubik still in that track was definitely the turning point in that game, in my personal opinion. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. I know I certainly did. Things did go a little awry, but nonetheless, the cast was all. Oh, sorry. Actually, no, yeah. Sorry, things did go awry for the Radiant. Sorry, for the Radiant side at the beginning of that, but they were able to hold on to it till the end to let Ace Mace get all that farm to get to that 30-minute point where he's just unstoppable. All he needed, like I said, all he needed now was just a heart. Okay, Basher as well. I totally forgot about Basher, but a heart as well. So I hope you guys enjoy the cast. I'll see you guys whenever.